Welcome back, everybody, to the Worthless Podcast,
Episode 3!
Episode 3. I'm your host, Davey Dave. With me, as always, co-host Ben.
Hello, everyone.
How's everybody's week? Everybody have a
Better
good week?
now that it's Friday.
Well, it's Friday as we're recording this. It'll be Sunday when they listen to it.
True enough.
So, it's a start to the week. Tomorrow, you're listening to this Sunday, will be Labor Day. Yay!
Most people have it off, which is really good.
Like me and Ben. Finally.
Yes. And if you work at Walmart, well, you made that poor decision yourself.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Not really.
Mm.
We've suffered that hell for too long.
So. Long enough.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we getting into today, sir?
Well, I had a interesting story to tell everyone. So I've had to give rides to someone pretty much all week, and today he wasn't there, and my car felt kind of empty. You know anything about this, Dave?
God damn it. Yeah, Ben's had to give me a ride to work every day this week because my car is broke down. So, yay me. Ben took last Friday off, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna take this Friday off.
And today was shit.
As was last Friday, sir, so...
All your fault.
Back at you.
Oh. At least it's over. We're here on the cast. Chilling, talking about random shit. Again, no one's giving us ideas to talk about. Just saying.
So sad.
I mean, damn. It's like y'all don't want to hear good shit.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, I got something.
Okay.
And I told you I was going to talk about this. And I need anyone that listens to this fucking video, this podcast, whatever you want to call it. Any video I've been in with Dave, or any video in general, anything I've made myself, anything I've been with other people in, I have a lisp. And I don't know why. I do not have a lisp in person. I can just talk normally and there's no lisp. But whenever I record something, I have it. If anyone hears this and knows how to fix this problem, please comment below, because it's aggravating me to the point of I might cut my own tongue off.
I don't hear it.
He doesn't hear it. No one else hears it. But I hear it. And it's aggravating the fuck out of me. So, if anyone knows how to stop it, comment below.
And that's something like, if I didn't hear it and you were pointing it out, I would definitely hear it. But I still don't hear it. So, maybe there's something wrong with your ears, sir.
Maybe, but other people have pointed out after watching like one of your videos is you don't have it, and then I'll point out and they'll listen back to it and they'll be like, oh, huh, interesting. I do kind of hear it. So. Oh. So. My computer froze. Can you hear me?
I do.
Okay, there. Okay, it's back up there. I'm about to freak out. I'm downloading Phasmophobia to play it for the first time ever at some point, maybe this weekend, and I was gonna be very upset if my computer crashed and I had to restart it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good right now.
Also for the podcast, but you can carry the strong without me. You'll be fine.
Oh, I don't know, sir. I'm not that strong.
Yeah, you're fine. I've seen this man lift 10 bags of mulch above his head.
It
And I
was
do not mean he was
he's
not using his arms either.
he's bragging. Okay, it was more like 9. I'm somewhat
Nah,
humble.
I'm somewhat humble, not like certain other people.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that right now.
Aww, but the viewers need to hear the truth. Speaking of truth, I've actually started playing Truth Quest for Maneater. If anyone doesn't know what Maneater is, it's essentially Jaws, but you have evolutions for the shark to where you can get bone, skin, fins, teeth, electricity, poison. It's really fun, and this newest one is about aliens, so you unlock like alien upgrades and the evolutions for your shark, and it's really cool. So,
Hmm.
if anyone likes, if anyone remembers that old Jaws game that was on PlayStation 2, I can't remember the name of it, but I know everyone when I say it, they'll remember it. If you're a fan of that, give this a shot because it's more or less that, except not in an aquarium setting.
I don't know what game you're speaking of.
Okay, hang on. I'll Google it. I'll jujule it, as Connie would say. Big mouth, jujule.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaws Unleashed for PlayStation 2. Loved this game. Surprised they'd let anyone let me buy that game, considering how violent it was, and I was like 8. But you know,
Yeah. Surprising we got away with playing the games we played when we were younger.
I kind of didn't. My brother found out I was playing San Andreas, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing with this?" And I'm like, "Playing it." No, you're not. What? Why not? Because you're 7 or 6 or however fucking old I was. You can't be playing. This is for mature content. I'm like, but I bought it. He's like, no. It then proceeded to tell my parents
Oh, what a
because my
narc.
brother, yeah, pretty much. My brother's like 10 plus years older than me, 15 ish, give or take. I can't remember.
Sorry, Ben's brother,
So
if you listen to this. I don't know you.
he won't. Probably doesn't even know what this is. But so he told them, he said, "Hey, he can't play this. He's too young. It has drugs, sex, nudity." Which I back then did nudity really count for anything? It was all squares and triangles. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. But
Drugs, sex, nudity, which is just a typical evening for Ben nowadays.
no, don't give people false ideas. It's a light morning
Minus the drugs. I'm sorry, sir.
and the alcohol. But to continue, he they took it and they hid it somewhere. But me being the intelligent child I am, and you know how every kid learns how to find their Christmas presents early that their parents got them, uh, I found it, and every single night when they go to sleep, I would go grab it and play it until like 4 in the morning.
How do you how do you explain that on Christmas Day when they hand it to you and it's already open?
For one, you don't open it unless you're really good at like forging shit or rewrapping shit.
No, I mean like how do you? The game's wrapped in cellophane, so how do you?
No, no, no. I was already playing the game before it was taken. Yeah, I was playing it prior to it. It was just one day he walked into my room and saw that I was playing it, and it was like, no, you can't have that, and
I'm
then took the disc away.
I'm confused. I thought you said something about finding a Christmas present and
Yeah, yeah. You know how every kid, when they're younger, it's Christmas Eve or before then, you're always like, I wonder where the presents my parents got me are.
Oh yeah.
So you want to look, yeah. So that's what I was comparing it to, like, because I would do that, but they never kept them at the house actually, so I never really found them. They were usually at someone else's house.
Yeah,
Crafty bastards.
I was one of those little shits. Yeah. My my mom's house. Well, my mom and my grandma's house were built during the Civil War. That's how old they are.
Damn.
Um, and my mom's house, her bedroom, there's a fucking little opening that you can push up. It's just maybe like a 4x4 square,
Mm-hmm.
where it used to be a stovepipe would run in there and run out the ceiling. That's not there anymore, but the hole's still there. It's just covered. But I would push up on the hole, and my mom would always hide the presents upstairs. And this was more recent when we were younger, when phones with cameras came out. I would
Mm-hmm.
borrow our buddy Brandon's phone, be like, "Hey, let me see your phone," and I would put put it on video so it would be recording, and I would stick my hand with the phone up through the hole and look to see if I could see where the Christmas presents were. Never successful.
Yeah.
My mom was real.
Sometimes.
My mom was real good
Huh?
at hiding shit. Maybe that's why I can't find my brother.
Dear Dave's long lost brother, please come back. He misses you. He wishes to connect with you. Go to ball games. Enjoy a cold beer. Uh, any Hallmark reference someone wants to make, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you know. I'm sure he's out there living his best life, and that's okay.
You say that, but then you find out said brother is like a multimillionaire. And you're
Hey, bro, you remember me?
fuck you entirely. Give me that money. Oh,
Come on, man, for old time's sake. It's like, who are you?
look,
Uh,
Margaret, a present has come to me. Go away. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Mother told me you would be around. Pulls out a shotgun. It's like,
I
Father.
rate this as well.
It's like, Father, because I look exactly like my fucking dad.
Bang.
Ah.
You shit.
Oh,
So, we need to address the elephant in the room.
there's an elephant.
Yes,
Mm,
it's a very big one and has very scary tusks because it is spooky season beginnings.
it's getting there. It's getting there. I would
It's
say,
almost that best time of year.
I would say the spooky season starts about mid-September. I would say
Whenever the
the past couple of days it has felt wonderful outside. Fall
yeah,
is reaching upon us, although it could be the weather due from Hurricane. What is it, Ida?
Ida something, yeah, crazy. Literally, it was raining yesterday like crazy, and then today it's like, what? It was rain? What are you talking about? Huh? We I don't remember that. No, but yeah, it did feel really nice today, and so as it gets closer and closer to that amazing time of year, because I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but October is my favorite month
Same,
just because of Halloween.
same.
And I am bringing back a tradition that I used to do, and that is every single day of the month of October, I'm going to watch a horror movie, or at least a generally scary movie. It doesn't really have to be a quote unquote horror movie.
See, I would do that, but I watch horror movies pretty much every night anyway, so. I guess I could
I mean, I
double up, watch
could.
two a night.
I mean, horror movies don't really have any effect on me. I don't know. I do shit like that for like the season. And as it gets closer to the end of the month, I'm gonna start swapping out for like seasonal Halloween movies, like Krampus, Santa Sleigh. Um, I
Uh,
might see if the Jack Frost movies are on Amazon Prime.
the
I might give those a shot.
the first one is. I don't think the second one is.
Well,
You should try out Silent Night, Deadly Night, sir.
I will give it a look. Not to mention, I have the Saw movies that you handed me, the Halloween movies, the actual Halloween franchise movies, not the Halloween movies.
Hmm.
But I need to find a pack for the Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Uh,
I feel like those are good.
they did just release Friday the 13th in a Blu-ray box set. Not the one that I got. It only has the first 8 movies in there. The ones through Paramount.
Hmm. Hmm. And I've never watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, so I might see if I could give them a shot. I, I don't know. Every time I've heard about them, I was like, "Huh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What's it about? A guy wearing people's faces and killing them." I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds kind of dumb.
Ben says,
But
I Ben says, I don't like Texas.
fuck you, Texas.
Like fucking Jackie from that 70s show. I don't like Texans.
I don't remember that comment. I miss that show.
Yes, me and Mary, my girlfriend, were scrolling through Netflix today looking to see what was on there, like the new shit that's coming out. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Netflix is getting Seinfeld now.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of huge for Netflix.
Really?
Seinfeld was pretty popular back in the 90s.
Yeah. I won't disagree that it wasn't popular. I was just, is it really a huge like acquisition after like
I don't think
what
it was
20ish years?
I don't think it was streaming anywhere else. I think that's why.
I think it was.
If it
I feel like it
was,
was on.
I'm not sure.
I
But
don't know. I think I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where though.
I made the comment when we scrolled past that. If only they would put that 70s show back on Netflix
Yeah.
or fucking Hulu, because technically, I guess Disney owns that 70s show now since it was a Fox thing. And
I
Disney
don't.
owns Hulu.
Did did they acquire all of Fox's acquisitions? I thought it was just the Marvel acquisitions.
They think they got all of Fox.
Hmm. Interesting. Didn't know that. I kind of just figured it was all the Marvel stuff. Because, after many years of fucking it up, it's time that we get some good X-Men and Fantastic Four. And no, they will not be forgiven. Never. Looking at you, fan four stick. Looking at you.
I don't know what you're referencing, sir, but I'm gonna go along with it.
It's the what's his name? Josh Trang, I don't know his last name. The last Fantastic Four movie, the one that I told you I was gonna watch, like the second I got Disney Plus, and I literally maybe it wasn't you, but I texted the person back, not even 45 minutes, saying I regret my decision of starting this movie because it's just no.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest X-Men fan.
I loved X Men. I used to watch cartoons, like the '90s cartoons,
I used to watch
and
that, but
then
as far as the movies, I couldn't get into them.
the first two were good. the X, was the first one just X-Men or did it have a subtitle?
Uh, Let me pull out. I'm gonna go to Ask Jeeves.
Who the fuck is Jeeves?
You don't remember Ask Jeeves?
No. What's that?
Oh, you youngling. It was essentially Google before Google. It was a search engine.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just called X
I
Men.
didn't have internet before Google. Okay.
It was just called X Men.
Okay, I kind of figured that one. And then there was X-Men United? Yeah. And then X Last Stand, which X Last Stand was kind of iffy. It was the third movie, so in that little trilogy, it was okay. Didn't like it that much.
And then
And then
after Last Stand, it was Ben's favorite X Men movie.
we don't talk about that movie. I will go to your apartment and hurt you. You do not talk about it.
Now, I
There's
did
only one good thing that came from that movie. Only one.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. And before anyone says anything, every straight man that's listening knows that Ryan Reynolds is your man crush.
I agree with that.
There's something about his voice. So dreamy.
Yeah,
No, no laughing.
I would say it's more than just his voice.
Yeah, he's definitely some. If I could ever meet celebrity, he'd be one of the celebrities I'd choose to meet. Just because I want to see how he is in person. Like I'm curious to see if he's this zany in person as he is in like anything else he's been
He's
like any interviews.
he's gotta be. Like, there's no way he could keep up this false image.
He's an actor. He knows how to act.
You think he got this far on his superb acting skills? No. Deadpool
Tickled.
reference.
He tickled a few balls.
Pulverine.
Got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under.
I think I was telling you, Deadpool was the only movie that I've went to theaters and seen multiple times.
Mm, I saw that twice and Infinity War twice.
I watched Deadpool 3 times in theaters.
I went once with my roommate because I don't know why. Because it's weird that we went because the first one came out on Valentine's Day. So
Oh,
it did, didn't it? Right?
yeah, it did.
Okay, that's what I thought. And the second time I went to go see with someone else. They were like, "Hey, let's go see a movie." I was like, "All right, what do you want to see?" Let's see Deadpool. I'm like, "Oh, I've already seen it, but fuck it, why not? It's really good." Uh, oh, I think I've seen Venom twice.
Venom. Oh shit. That is a
That
red
is a
one.
red one. Ketchup. I have high hopes for that movie. The first one was kind of it was good for what they could do with it, and they couldn't do much because obviously Tom Holland couldn't be in it because Disney was like, no, we can't let that. Uh, but I give it high hopes, but there's a lot of people that's angry at the new Venom movie, Venom 2: Let There Be Carnage, because Sony did the worst thing they could do. Instead of making it an R-rated horror-ish movie, they made it PG-13. I don't exactly know how. I mean, I know how. The first one was PG-13. It wasn't too bad with the violence and gore. It wasn't too graphic at any point in time, but like you have Carnage and Venom in the same movie. There's got to be some body parts flying in this thing.
Yep. I agree.
I don't know. Like I said, I give it high hopes, and at some point we will get Spider-Man and Venom once again together.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. Some way far down the line. Also, speaking of movies, Shang-Chi came out, or Shang-Chi, I should say, came out yesterday. Yeah, Thursday night, midnight, for, the midnight releases. And apparently, according to all reports, it is probably the greatest movie ever.
I'm not familiar with his origin, so I wouldn't know where to begin.
I actually just found out like one of his origins, and it's more or less he was trained to be the ultimate weapon by his dad, who's actually a villain. I don't know how much is translated into the actual movie, so but I'm not gonna say too much. He's pretty much like you know, he's Batman, except Marvel and not in black bat costume or as dead parents.
Aw.
Yeah, I went there. I went there. How long have we been going so far?
We're coming up on 27 minutes.
Okay, we still got a little bit left.
Yep.
I just gotta keep an eye on the time because at the end of it, I have a special little announcement for all the viewers, listeners, whatever you want to call yourselves, that we need your help with to accomplish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
At the moment, I'm kind of blanking out on what that is. I'm just agreeing with him until we get to it.
So it has to do just so you have context. It has something to do with that something we were gonna do tonight, but I kind of flipped the script a little bit without telling you.
Oh.
Just so I can just for a little social experiment to see if this will work. And I think it will because most people on the internet love to watch the sufferings of others. So
Oh.
I know I do.
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
Oh. Yeah. This is true.
Dave still has no idea what I'm talking about. For the just letting you know.
No, I do.
Okay, just make sure. Make sure. We really got to start planning these podcasts out. The podcast out a little bit better because I'm blanking on what to talk about.
It's the worthless podcast, sir.
I know, but I don't like this. I'm blanking out too much.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
this is an everyday thing for me.
mm-hmm.
So,
What?
I have a question for the audience.
Okay.
I I myself enjoy listening to true crime podcasts. And there's one particular case that I have tried to explain to Ben numerous times, but there's just so much detail in this case that I can't really explain it to him in the way that I want to. But
Are we talking about the three?
yes,
Okay, that's what I thought.
um, not this podcast, maybe not the next one, who knows? But I'll
Maybe a year later.
maybe I'm going to do a lot of research on this case to brush up on what I already know and get more stuff to talk about. But would you guys like to hear a true crime story? I'll take the silence as a maybe. What do you
Are
think,
you
sir?
asking me? What?
I was asking the general audience, but what are your
Oh.
thoughts on it?
Mm, could be interesting. I always like listen. I always like hearing like that. Those like unsolved mystery kind of deals, like what happened here, and especially like supernatural ones. That it's the so this links into something else, but I went to the dentist a couple months back, and the dentists have
Ghosts.
a TV. Hmm,
You said
what?
supernatural, and you went to the dentist. The dentists have
No,
ghosts.
I mean maybe the ghosts of all the dead teeth. But you know how in the waiting rooms generally they'll have like a TV playing,
Sorry,
and
sorry. Hold on, sorry. I just got a visual. The fucking tooth fairy has a double job as the grim reaper of all the dead teeth.
I mean it's not the most insane thing I've thought of.
But continue your story, sir.
So the dentist has like TV, and usually it's on like kid cartoons or something for like kids that are with their parents, or it's on the news or something.
Normally, yes.
So I went in there, and I couldn't keep my eyes off the TV because it was neither of things. It was like supernatural death stories. And I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of interesting. Let me hear this. And one was talking about the shit, what's it called? It's the suicide forest in Japan. But I can't remember the actual name of it.
Oh,
But yeah,
the one that
and
Logan Paul filmed the dead body in?
yeah, that one.
Fuck.
And they were like telling stories about like how could they rationalize someone walking in there perfectly, normal, having no suicidal tendencies, no depression or anything like that, but going in there, and how does their mood just change, like do a complete 180, and then they wind up killing themselves or going off somewhere to die. And like one was about up in the Himalayan mountains that they have no idea what happened, still have no idea, where there was a group of expeditioners or something. I can't remember what they were, but when they were found,
I think
it looked like over half of them ran out into the snow completely naked, were clawed, torn apart, bludgeoned, beat to death.
I know.
Not in that order.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it has a name. Like that incident has like a name, but I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it was something. It was like one of the supernatural things was like the wail of this creature causes instant insanity or some shit like that, and they ran out and got hypothermia and all this shit. But like, I love hearing those things, and I always like Monster Quest and shit like that. I always loved watching that. Just 'cause it was interesting.
Well, this true crime case, I wouldn't say it's super. It's not supernatural, but it does
Well,
have to.
obviously,
It does have to deal with uh, devil worshipping, Satanism. If you want to kind of loop that in with the supernatural.
what's supernatural, honestly, right now, and I'm sorry to cut you off, is that we were just talking about Ryan Reynolds. I looked up at YouTube, and it's playing a video about an interview with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. So all in all, yes, I would be down for that. Maybe we can like gather like five stories each, and we could just talk about them on the podcast, one episode.
We do like one story per podcast. Is that what you're saying? Because
No,
this
well,
story has
depending on how long they are.
this story has layers and layers to it.
Oh well, maybe we can do like one a story. I don't know.
Like I do one, you do one. I do one, you do one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save that for October since it'll be spooky season.
Season, yes. Always good.
And
Oh.
our podcast comes out on Sundays, and I do believe that Halloween falls on Sunday this year, so we'll have to have a Halloween themed podcast, sir.
Yeah, but it won't feel right because we'll be recording it Friday. Actually, when is it? Yeah, it's Sunday.
Well, we can record it when we get off of work Saturday.
Good.
It may be
Just see
late, may be late being uploaded, but it'll
if
be,
your internet will actually hold it.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we're rounding about time for us to wrap it up.
All
So,
right. Everyone who is listening, I know you're all sick, twisted, deprived human beings.
these dirty
You all
fuckers.
love, yes, you all love the suffering of others. I know you what you watch on the internet. I know you watch people doing grinds and nut shots and everything like that.
Fucking
So,
sadists.
masochist, everyone. But so something me and Dave were talking about doing in on this episode of the podcast was we went into our local sheets and we saw this very particular coffin shaped box called One Chip Challenge Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper. Inside is one extremely hot tortilla chip. That's what the box says. Cheesy, yes. So we were gonna do that, and well, I was gonna do that because Dave has a weak stomach. I guess you could say.
I don't. I have stomach issues. I don't have a weak stomach.
Hmm. Either way,
I'll deal with you after the podcast. Anyway,
bring it, bitch. So
fucking
you know,
open.
as I was coming home, I realized why not capitalize on all of our lovely viewers' very deprived natures. So, in 2 weeks' time, or later, we haven't really decided because this is the first time Dave is hearing about this. Maybe we'll actually do this on the Halloween one. Who knows? But if this podcast or any podcast leading up through the month of October can reach up to 1,000 views or likes or whatever you want to call it, just one, we will have a video of me eating said chip. And if you all want to watch a fat man cry, well, there you go. Actually, I don't know if I'll cry.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
Probably
you'll
will.
cry.
Probably will, yeah. But, like I said, but I've already bought the chip. So, I don't know if they go stale or not, so maybe I'll have to buy another one. I don't know. It's in the packaging still. If anyone knows anything about this, let me know.
It, it,
If
it's stale, really, really, Ben. The fucking chip doesn't have any flavor to begin with, so
true enough, I don't know. I'm just making sure. I don't want to put nothing rank in my mouth. That's what she said. Haha.
it
Yes.
is.
But like I said, if we can get 1,000 likes or views, so hell, you don't even have to like the video, just views. Just show us that you are wanting to watch this. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everyone that would love to watch someone eat one of these chips. Because I know everyone loves watching people on TikTok and Instagram Live and all that other shit eat these things and watching them suffer. And if you can surpass that goal on any video coming up, we will make stipulations to make it even harder for me to complete this challenge. Maybe for every extra 100 likes or views on said video is an extra minute that I cannot drink milk or whatever else I could guzzle down to quench the heat.
Great minds think alike. I was just exactly thinking that.
Well, we are depraved individuals, so, just saying.
True.
So that was my idea. If anyone else has any comments about said idea, please by all means voice your comments below. At some point, we'll get a Twitter and an email set up so that you all can contact us directly. Not knowing why you would, it's kind of weird. But hey, you can always just message us like, "Hey, what you doing? When's the next podcast coming out? Hey, why does Ben keep screaming?" So,
Video
yeah.
references.
Exactly. Or if you have any ideas of what you'd like us to do, maybe for the month of October, maybe I scam Dave into getting some horror games, and me and him will play them one time, or not one time, but you know what I mean, over the month of October. So keep a lookout on his YouTube channel, and keep a lookout on his Facebook, because I'm not posting anything.
Ben said, "I'm just here for the ride."
Pretty much.
I'll leave.
I haven't.
I'll leave the marketing to the worthless one.
Pretty much. But that's all I got. If anyone has any other ideas or any stipulations that you want to add to this challenge, within reason, you sick bastards, by all means, voice your opinions. Let us hear them. We will gladly take them into consideration. Dave will probably say yes to anything to watch me in pain. So, there you go. That's all I have to say. Dave, send us out.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this
Thank
far,
you.
which I hope you did, drop a like, leave a comment, make sure you're subscribed, hit that bell so you're notified whenever we drop new podcasts, which will be every Sunday unless something comes up.
Or we say fuck it, and fuck y'all. We'll do it on Monday just to make you mad.
Yeah, like you sit around and wait for us to do this podcast.
Mm-hmm. We have other things to do with our time, people. We have lives to live.
Also, if you know somebody who would enjoy the podcast, tell them about it. Get the word out. Help us grow. If we get a big enough audience, I'll get the initiative to put the podcast out there into Spotify and Apple and all the other podcast sites.
Mm-hmm. And please, oh please, if you have ideas about what we can talk about, if you want us to talk about movies, games, anime, hentai, whatever the fuck you want us to talk about, give us some ideas. Please.
I'll have to study up on that last one because I'm not too frivy on it.
And you'll be fine. 2 minutes, you'll be fine.
All right, everybody. Thanks.
A lot of tentacles, though. Bye!